I love wide receivers, and I want to get into the wide receiver position observations that was taking place in training camp while I was there. Now, before training camp, we drafted Jameson Williams. We got DJ Chark. I was telling folks how the wide receivers are monsters. And now seeing this in practice, seeing the way that they're on the field, they're absolutely electric and on fire. And I'm going to talk about it. But before we get into the video, if you are not a subscriber, hit that big old red subscribe button. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. The season is right around the corner, folks. And you don't want to miss out on the latest and with live shows, Herman Moore's thoughts. So hit that subscribe button. Let's get at it. I keep getting asked, what is a surprise, Mike, about training camp? Who surprises you? And my answer is interesting because it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now, we all know Amon-Ra St. Brown is a beast, the sun god. He did phenomenal, especially the second half of the season last year. And we know he's a big part of this team going forward regarding talent and offense and all around. But what I have seen in training camp is insane. This guy looks extremely confident, play after play after play. Anytime he gets the football, he's wreaking havoc on the defense. He's the biggest standout, in my opinion. Number 14 is balling at training camp, and he's frustrating Amani Oruwariye. He's frustrating Jeffrey Okudah and the defense because all he do is win. This guy is taking his game to the next level from last year. He's really stepped up to me as a leadership role of leading by example, putting in the extra work, and being an absolute dog on the field for training camp. Amon-Ra St. Brown, to me, is better than what I even expected coming into this training camp. He really just blows up every time he gets the football. If a big play happens, it seems like it's number 14 on that practice facility. So I can't wait to see what he's going to do in the regular season, because if it's any indication of what's happened in the practice field, yeah, he has a chance to go to the Pro Bowl for sure. Folks, you need to check out lnushop.com for the latest and greatest, merch. What they got going on there, folks, I'm telling you right now, they got some really cool stuff. You see this? I am a veteran. I love the hats there. You got the blue one there. They got sweet shirt. This shirt is sweet to me. I like the D. They got helmets and everything. Really, really good products. Good sales for the amount. And, hey, if you like Lions gear, go to lnushop.com so you can look like a G on game day. Next player on my list that has been absolutely amazing in training camp is DJ Chark. He is giving a dimension to this offense that we did not have last year, and that is stretching the field. His speed with ability to get past the defense and make a big bomb play is evident on the practice field. Yesterday, he made an amazing big-time catch for a touchdown, and that's what he's doing regular on the practice field, stretching the defense, stretching it, and making the offense much more dimensions than it was last year. Last year at this time, Jared Goff was throwing 5-yard passes, a lot of short passes, some checkdowns. In training camp this year, with the addition of DJ Chark, they're going deep. They're going real deep. And I suspect they're probably not going to show a whole lot in preseason, because why would you want to do that? You don't really want to show your offenses to other teams. Totally get it. But if you feel like you missed out on big play on offense, you're going to get it this year. And I suspect they're going to be doing bombs on teams quite a bit. Now, I'm not saying they're going to do this every single game, but they're hitting all the dimensions, and that does have a big factor to do with the addition of DJ Chark. We know when we got DJ Chark that he was a big piece of this offense. He had that deep ability. He had that ability to stretch out teams. His question mark was just injuries. That's really it, because he is a baller on the field. He has stayed healthy. He's made big plays for the Lions offense, and he's looked amazing to me, absolutely amazing with Jared Goff. And his rapport between Goff and Chark has been crisp, very crisp. I think that's the most important part to this, to me, was, are they going to be on the same page? Are DJ Chark and Jared Goff going to be able to connect before the regular season? And it looks like right now they're connecting really well. And that's not much of a question mark anymore for me, looking at the Lions' weapons of DJ Chark for Jared Goff. Folks, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 4,000 subscribers. All you got to do is smash it. If you like Lions content, you like to hear what Chrissy, my little homie's got to say, who was part of the organization for 10 years, and, of course, the legendary Herman Moore, you hit that subscribe button because we got a lot of content coming your way. Can't wait to break things down and give you their perspective from the Detroit Lions. One player who I think is having a really good training camp. Now, he did get hurt, but what's good about the injury, it's not long-lasting. But Quintez Cephus is taking every single opportunity he has to make this football team. He's not the fastest guy in the world. But I tell you what, he is scrappy as all hell. This guy is jumping up in the air, fighting whoever's against him, whether it be Okudah, whether it may Amani Oruwariye, he's making the big catch, contested catch. He's got Spider-Man hands. I think he's been bit by a radioactive spider, because if that football is near him, he caught it. He catches it. I seen him on the play he made that injury. He jumped 5 feet in the air, sprawled out, catch the football, laying flat, landed on the ground, and still held onto the football, even though this man was in pain. He's making big plays, and to me, he has made this roster already, because he is a different type of player than we already have. We have a lot of speedsters in Jameson Williams, Khalif Raymond, and a player like DJ Chark who stretches the field, but we don't have that other type of wide receiver, kind of like an Anquan Bolden-ish, where he's not the fastest guy in the world, but what he does is he finds the hole on defense, gets there, and catches the football, and is a dog player. That's exactly what he is. And if you're telling me this guy is your number 5th or 6th option, watch out. Lions offense has got weapons. They have weapons, and Jared Goff is hitting them, just like Josh Reynolds is. This may be the most underrated player in training camp right now, because not a lot of people is talking about him, but I have had my keen eye on. I've been watching him, and all he does is get open and make plays. He's been open quite a bit, and he's catching everything. Him and Jared Goff still have that connection that we've seen from last year. I think they're just more confident in the scheme. He seems very confident, and he's going to have a big role this year. And we're talking about right now, we're talking about third or fourth option for the Lions. Expect touchdowns for him, because that's where Jared Goff is looking for him as well, is in the end zone. And he's getting open and beating the defenders. He's done that all training camp so far. Very underrated. I like seeing what he's doing there, and it's a really good thing for Ben Johnson to have a player like Josh Reynolds, who is really comfortable with Jared Goff, who is easy to work with, and all around a good wide receiver. He's not the most elite wide receiver at one aspect, say speed or route running or contested catches. He reminds me of, coincidentally, a Craig Reynolds at the running back position. He's just all around good. He's just a really good player, and he's good at everything, and that's what he's doing at training camp, and he's taken the Detroit Lions wide receivers to that next level. And again, we're talking about third, fourth option. Watch the hell out. Let's go ahead and talk about Khalif Raymond. He's having a phenomenal camp. His speed is absolutely amazing in training camp. As you already know, he's very fast, and he's killing defense in practice right now. If he gets the football, he's like an Amon-Ra St. Brown, just beating him on the edges. And his route tree has been phenomenal. It's very fluid. And I think that's the word that at training camp, when you talk to the the fans out there, and what we're seeing is he is extremely fluid, and it looks natural for him doing his routes. He's catching the footballs. He's going to make this team, no doubt about it. And he's going to be a weapon on offense. I understand the special teams for sure, but he's going to be a weapon for the Lions offense. And I got to give a shout out to Trinity Benson here. Trinity Benson, he has made some big-time plays in practice. He was throwing about a 25-yard pass from Jared Goff. He caught the football, very hard football, over the shoulder, kept both. He did the toe tag swag, caught the football for a touchdown. Really good play. Now, he did have a big drop before that, but again, he made it up. And we're talking about a player, to me, Trinity Benson. I think he does make the 53 because Williams is probably going to be on the NFI list due to the injury that he sustained in college. But he's having a better training camp than a season last year. Now, does this translate to the field? We'll find out in preseason, because you can have a great training camp, but when the lights are on, you don't do well, because we didn't really see anything from training camp. But I do got to give him a shout out. He has made some noise in training camp from what I saw. And we haven't even talked about Jameson Williams, who has not practiced yet. Now, he's fiending to get on the field. He's throwing himself the football. He's following the coaches around like a shadow. He's putting everything in his brain, clearly asking a ton of questions. He can't practice due to the injury, but he is a monster. Speed. And when he is back on the field, this offense is going to be a terror, folks. It's going to be a terror for defenses. Extremely underrated wide receiver core right now. It's going into training camp. I really like the wide receivers. I really did. I like them even more from what I saw with my own eyes. Jared Goff is given the football, and they're killing it. And Jameson Williams, when he is in the lineup, it's over, folks. It's over. It is going to be really fun to watch when he gets on the field, and unfortunately, I suggest he'll probably get back after the bye week. But the Detroit Lions wide receivers are absolute and utter terrors, and I freaking love it. Doing a phenomenal job. Folks, again, we got videos dropping every single day here. It's going to kick up due to the season. Hit that notification bell. Leave comments. Let me know your feelings on the wide receivers, and like this video.